I think it is a fantastic uniform.
They're so cool.
Smaller cut, sharper details.
Just looks very present and very prominent and a little bit mean, which is kind of cool. I like it.
I love the uniform. It was great working with Demolin. They were super receptive in terms of the things that I really wanted to make sure were incorporated into the uniform.
They do such a great job trying to make each uniform really unique to what we want it to be.
We've had new uniforms before, but they're basically been the same design.
Essentially the same for 20, 30 years now. So we tried to take elements of that old uniform and put it into this new uniform.
All of the traditional elements, but it cleans it up, makes it look a little bit more modern. The band looks super sharp, and getting to see them in their new uniforms was awesome.
The general design, it just feels so hokey. You can see the maroon and the orange and the VT. I really love the new kind of shape of the uniform.
It's a little bit lighter and gives you a little bit more mobility. Also, I think it just looks a lot cleaner. We have bigger shoulder pads as well.
It shapes the bodies better. It just looks more fitting without losing a lot of that tradition.
And that was important. I wanted to make sure alumni coming back, fans who are used to seeing the band, would still see that new uniform and associate with the Marching Virginians.
I was surprised on the first game day how often I got complimented on my new uniform. Both band members, people walking by, oh, those look so cool, those are so different.
These are definitely a bit more sleek and form-fitting, and they make everyone look really classy, really spiffy.
What's cool is we can change the look of our uniform.
We technically have 2 new uniforms, so it's not just one. The one we traditionally wear is just the big white VT.
It is really sharp, the contrast is great. The other shield has the faux baldric and it has the VT in the upper left.
It's really cool that we can kind of shift how we look depending on the theme. Just kind of gives us a little more flexibility.
We had Hokies down the back of the uniform. With the new tailored jackets, we couldn't really do it in the same way.
Instead of having to go straight down the back, we've added a banner down the back, right? And it says Hokies. So we've got that, it looks sharp, it looks really slick.
When the band's moving around, you see that banner moving. It is super bright orange, which I love. So it's really dynamic.
And then our hats, we have a nice shiny VT to draw attention.
I think they know they look good, so they feel pretty great about it.
It really does represent turning a new leaf, celebrating all of the seasons that have come before us.
These are really fresh, these are really new, and these are going to be used for 10, 15, 20 years. The fact that they get to be the ones that debut them, I think they're really excited about.
It's really exciting for them.
You're wearing the same uniform that someone 10 years, 20 years ago has worn, and that's really special. This year, we get to be those first people to wear those.
I think it's really cool for us too because we're older, so this is our last year in the MVs. And we get to wear the new uniforms for our last year. It's kind of like the cherry on top of the last season.